What's up guys, and welcome back, and here we are. Alright, so it's after school and most of you are probably watching my YouTube channel that's subscribed, so yeah. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It's free and you can change your mind any day, alright? So let's get into this. So I'm about to go into a player hosted tournament, and real quick I'm just gonna practice real quick, and yeah. Also, meantime, I'm going to show you guys a couple of tips because some of you out there asked me to make a video live about how to show you how to do stuff and how to get better at Arena and how to rank up a lot better. Well, I'm about to show you, so here we go. Alright, so the main thing is you don't even have to be on keyboard to be good. There's a lot of controller players out there that's really good, but if you're an Xbox or PlayStation player, it's going to be real hard to play on controller. Controller is really slow, and the FPS kind of holds you up from ranking up. But there is a lot of pro PS4 players on keyboard and controller, a lot. So, the main things you need to do is try different settings, different sensitivities, stuff like that. Anything that could help you change the way you play. Maybe try different drop zones, that way it could help you out. Maybe your drop is bad, maybe you're rushing too early. It could be a lot of things. And make sure you play your battles very safe and think them through. Don't just rush in without a plan. Always think it through. Think up the outcome of what would happen if you did one thing, and think up the outcome if you did another. So, really all you gotta do is find a good drop. You don't have to go full on hot drop to be good, and you don't have to go full on low drop to be good. It doesn't matter where you land, just land wherever feels good and keeps you alive and in the game. It doesn't matter about pre-game, just in-game really matters. See, the thing that I just did right there was a very bad idea because he could see my feet and I couldn't see him. Alright. Always make sure you have a backup plan if you don't win the fight or you don't hit your shots. Make sure you have a backup plan. That doesn't mean use a launch pad and run away. That means make sure you have a backup plan. If you get low, box up. Make sure you have a majority of heals to heal up on. And just be ready for any third parties that could come. Now try to avoid the third parties and don't rush the immediate third party. Let the other player that you're fighting get third partied if you're a little too scared to rush that guy immediately. Wait and wait for a third party. There's a lot of pro players that do the same thing, so don't think you're just the only one that thinks that. There's a lot of pro players out there that thinks the same stuff. Try to think where the guy's gonna go. See, this guy I'm fighting right now, he likes to try to trick me up and try to do a lot of side jumps. Well, that's all good and all, but see, he's got me kind of in a bind, but I've got him in a bind at the same time. Alright, I'm low. See? box up and be ready for him to push. If he doesn't push, then you have maybe some time to heal. See what kind of player he is by boxing up and stuff. If he's the guy that's really thirsty for a kill, well, think of a plan. Now, if you're on PS4, you might not be able to do that on controller. Some players can and others can't, but that's okay. That doesn't mean do this type of edit. That edit gets you killed a lot. Do something that could trick him up, like when he's coming in your box, edit the stair and this to make him fall down. Or not like this, but kind of something like this and this as soon as he jumps into your box, or something like that to trick him up to fall to his death. Do anything. Doesn't matter, just anything. People cannot judge you by the way you play. If you use a P90 as your main or secondary weapon, other than your shotgun, and you use the P90 a lot, you cannot be judged by that. That's just how you play. And a lot of people say that you're spamming, but those are mostly little kids that don't really know how to play the game. They're trying to find every excuse to make it your problem instead of theirs. But don't listen to that. The more you blame it, if you're that type of guy person too, that's not going to help you. Don't blame others, blame yourself for the things you make. If you make a mistake, don't blame the other one for it. You just won't learn from it. If you make a mistake, just learn from it and try to think about what you did wrong and do the opposite of the next game. If that still doesn't work, well, try the same thing that you did last time, and maybe try stuff different. Try a different landing spot, try different sensitivity, go into creative, try different editing maps. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do. And it might be your ping. Even ping, you can still be a good player on. Playing on 80 ping, if you're an 80 ping player or below, even 100, you can still have advantages of winning. By tricking players. Thinking and outsmarting the other opponent is very useful. And the main thing you're going to always need in your loadout is a shotgun and an AR. If you're a guy that only uses like an SMG or AR, don't do that. Make sure you have a shotgun. Shotguns are the weapons that does the most damage, but not too far from far range. It does a lot of damage close range, and ARs are pretty far range. SMGs are close range, but they don't do the damage that you really need for that one shot. Like if you only have one chance to shoot the guy one time, there's no need to use an SMG. And don't go to a box spraying with your SMG or AR, because that can get you killed very, very fast. So make sure you don't do those things. That's things that can get you killed easy in arena and even real games. Now, if you're a PC player that plays on controller, well, there's something better. Now, you might want to change it from edit. You know, if you go into your thing and your settings, and if you go to custom on controller, then you have real good. You can change any keybind, but don't think that you're going to instantly be good at the game after changing your settings. It takes the months, and if you're not willing to give up just controller or your settings just to try something different for a little bit to see if it can make you different or make you even better, then you're not really looking to get better at the game. So, is it just me or am I running super duper slow? In the world? Is this just... Did they make players... Wait, hold up. Huh? guy right there. This guy's spraying me a lot, and he's trying to keep as much pressure as he can on me. And I messed up there by making that edit. It was a full edit, and that was a very bad mistake. I'm not blaming it on my ping or anybody else. I know that I made a mistake. And there's no need to blame it on yourself or anything else like that. Alright, last game, and then I'm gonna end the stream for now, guys. And if you'd like me to make more videos like this, okay, this video wasn't about all that you need to know. It's just about how to survive in different, like, if you're not progress, you don't have to watch a hour-long video of how to, like, be good. Really, you can teach yourself. You don't need to buy a Fortnite coach. You don't need to get a Fortnite coach. Everybody's different and everybody learns in different ways. So how you learn, think of it in a way you think. If some people call, like, say, a cone, you can call it a roof. Anything that makes sense to you. So, you can, it doesn't matter, you can go any drop you want. Some players are better at hot drops and other players are better at low drops. So, just pick whatever drop works for you, or you can keep your drop. Maybe try a different house at your drop, maybe try a different building, anything. And if it still don't work, maybe it's your settings, maybe it's just the way you play. Alright, so that's all for today, guys. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'm out.